Hello everyone and welcome back to Stylish Naija YouTube channel. I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for your love, for your support. If you're new to the channel, you're welcome. If you have not subscribed, please, I would appreciate for you to hit on the subscribe button. Okay guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to cut and sew this Bubu kaftan with side ruche. So you can see the picture up there. It is a very beautiful, trendy and cheeky look. So that's what we are going. It's a simple process, really simple process. As a beginner, you will be able to pull off this look. So that's what we are going to learn how to do today. If you find this video helpful, please hit on the like button, like the video to support my channel. And then you can follow me on all of my social media platforms: Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, Threads, all at Stylish Naija. And then if you want to register for my online classes, which I normally run every month, you can just see the number scrolling through the screen. Send me a message on WhatsApp, and then I'll give you the details of the classes we have present. Okay guys, so this is the fabric I'm going to be making use of. So the fabric is actually about 3 yards of fabric. So I cut out a piece from it. So I'm going to show you how I folded it and then cut out. So I just folded it into two and then folded it into four. So it is folded into four. So I used my length measurement, the length of the Bubu kaftan. So I'm using about 38 inches for the length. So what was remaining from my 3 yards. So this is it. I just cut it off. So that is how it is. The next thing now, what I'm going to check is where I want my sleeve to be. So from this center, this is the center, it's folded into four. So this, let's assume this is my center back, that's from the center. So I have about 25 inches here, which is okay for the sleeve. So the next thing now, we're going to cut the front and the back together. So the next thing, I'll come to this point. I'm going to mark out the neckline, okay? So I'm going to mark out the neckline. So for the neckline, I'm going to use the wideness I'm going to use is going to be 3 inches, which is okay and appropriate. You can use 3.5. And then from those points, I'm going to use just about 1.5 inch for the back and front neckline. So the front one, we're still going to work on it. And then I'm going to mark it this way, okay? And then after marking it this way, so we'll mark our round neckline. I'm going to create our sleeve opening on this side, okay? So to create our sleeve opening, I'm going to check how from that point. I'm going to place this point like this, and then I'm just going to come down by 1 inch. I'll float that into my neckline area like this, and then from this point, I'm going to measure how wide I want my sleeve opening to be. So for the sleeve opening, I'm going to make it about 17 inches. If you notice, the sleeve opening is very long, it's wide, it's really wide. So I'll make it about 17 or even 18 inches, okay? Okay, let's do 17 is okay. So I'll mark 17 inches there. So I just adjust a little bit. And then from this point, depends on how wide I want my dress to be. So the width, okay, I've already told you the width I'm using. So from this point, I'm going to come in a little bit. So I'll come in with as much as 5 inches, okay? So I'm going to curve, just give this a curve like this, that 5 inches. So you can say I gave it a curve. And then that 5 inches, I'm just going to take this like this. And then I'll mark it down. So on the down part, I just opened up a little bit, okay? So I'm going to check what I have here, the wideness that I have here. This is 20, which is about 40 inches. So I think it is okay. Okay, so I'm going to cut out the neckline now. Okay, so for the down part of our bubu, I'm trying to shape it. So in shaping it, I'll just come in a little bit and then give it a nice curve here like this. So it's no longer entirely straight. So the next thing now we're going to work on the front piece. So I'll pick one part that I'm going to use as the front piece. Okay, so the next thing I'll mark 3 inches all the way from the neckline. Using the wideness of the back neckline, I'll just mark it down to the for the front all the way to cut out the collar, and then I'll cut it out. So you can see as I'm cutting it out just to create space so that we can add our collar to it. So after cutting it, I'm going to take a straight piece of fabric and then just measure around. So I'll fold it and then use it. But before then, I'll take it back to the machine and then join the side, that's the shoulders, join them together. It will be easier that way. So with that, I'll know how to measure out the length of the collar and then join the sides also. Okay, so you can see that's the fabric. Okay guys, so you can see, so I've done some things. So here's what I did. So I joined the shoulder. So I was supposed to join this side, but I did not join this side again. So why I did not do that, it will be easy for me to fix the sleeves. So the next thing I did, I created this fabric, this piece of fabric that we cut out. So I'm going to stitch this fabric all around. That's from this down part throughout the neckline. So you can see, so this will serve as the collar to the down part of the front. So I'll do that. So you can use any inches. So the next thing now, after that, I'll come back and show you how to do the sleeve. So for the sleeve, okay guys, so you can see, so I finished stitching the collar. So you can see it's well stitched. So when I'm done, I'm going to use an overlock seam to serge the edges so it looks neat. So this is how it looks on the outside. Okay guys, so I finished stitching the collar like I said. So the next thing now is the sleeve. So for the sleeve, I've done one part of the sleeve and it looks so good and okay. So you can see it is looking fine and it is strong because of the crinoline. So this is the crinoline that I'm going to be making use of. I added crinoline. My crinoline is about 2.5 inches of crinoline. So I have a piece of fabric here that I cut out. So it's about 4.5 inches. So here is what we are going to do. I'm going to take the sleeve. So this is the sleeve. I'll place it like this. And then I'm going to take this my piece of fabric. This is the right side of my dress. I'll place them and then place my crinoline on top like this. And then I'm going to stitch it. I'll run it through the whole part of the sleeve where I want the crinoline to be. That's on my sleeve part. So I'll do that, just one straight stitch, and then come back and show you the next step to take from there. Okay guys, so after stitching, the next thing I'm going to take this back now. So you see I've stitched it. I'm going to take this back and then I'm going to top stitch here. It will appear on this side. So I'll just press in the seam and then give it a good stitch, and then I'll come back and show you what next. Okay, so here is how it looks like. So after stitching, after doing my top stitch, it looks good, it looks okay. So the next thing now, you can do this in two ways. You can decide to trim some excess and then just give it just a little bit of fold like this, and then you place it here and top stitch it. But mine, I want to stitch on top of my crinoline. So here's because to give it more structure. So I'm going to take this, I'll place it inside like this, and then I'll take it back to my ironing table. I'll make sure I'll iron it straight, and then I'll use the edge of the crinoline inside as guide, and then I'll give it a good top stitch, iron it, and then after that I'm going to join the side. So the side, so I'll use this part, so I'll just hold the side like this, and then I'll join the side. I'll join it to the down part and then hem the down and then bring it back before we create our ruche case. Okay. Okay guys, so I finished joining my piece. So it looks really fine. When I tried it on, it was really looking beautiful. So you can see how it looks like. It came out really fine. You can see the structure on the sleeve. So the next thing now, we're going to create our ruche part. So to create my ruche, I cut out a piece of fabric. So I folded the edge. I ironed the interfacing on it. I've folded the edge, so I'm going to divide this into two. So for this, it depends on how much you want it to go up. That is what you will do. So I'll open the center part like this. So I'll make sure, and then I'm going to take this piece. I'm going to place it here like this. So the length of the fabric that I'm using is about 12 inches, okay? So I'll place this here. It's a very simple process. I'll fold here also because I've not folded it before. And then here's how I'm going to stitch it. It's a simple process. I'm going to take it to my machine. I'll stitch it on this line like this, and then on the center line. So when I want to do the center one, I'm going to open it from here, and then I'll stitch it on this center. I'll stitch it up to this point. So I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Let me go over that again. I'll place the fabric piece like this, and then I'll secure it down on these two edges. After securing it from the inside, I'll turn it and then come to this part, and then I'll stitch because I want it to be straight on this side seam line. I'll stitch it to the top, and then that's where I will now pass my rope through like this and then pull it up. So I'll do that, and then I'll come back to show you how it looks like. Okay. Okay, so at the end of the day, so you can see it is well done. So I made a rope, a long rope of about 34 inches thereabout. So I'm going to pass it through from the down part. I'll just pass it through, and then comes out from the other side also, and then I'll be able to pull it together. So you can see the way it is. Just pull it to give it that ruche effect at the down part of the bubu, so you can see, and then just tie it. So at the end of the day, you can see how the dress looks like. The bubu, our bubu kaftan actually came out really fine. So you can see it. That's the effect. That's the picture. I've not even started it up yet. It looks good. So thank you so much. If you find this video helpful, please like this video. If you have not subscribed to my channel already, please subscribe. I would appreciate if you would do that. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.